Okay, Randy, and let's go right to Coach Hewitt here, and I'll ask you what Randy and I were talking about the last few minutes. Wake didn't shoot it particularly well. It was Carolina's worst shooting night in 54 years the other night. Some of that, not great shooting by that particular team. I'm also going to think some of it's pretty good defense.
We're starting to become a little bit more disciplined. Wes, we're high in steals and forcing turnovers. I think we're fifth in the country in forcing steals, but sometimes that can be a problem for us when we over-pursue the basketball and give up open threes. I think we're getting a little more disciplined. We're testing shots better. And as you said, both of these teams didn't have the best shooting night, so probably a combination.
All right, what did you see that you liked the best from your team tonight? Just taking care of business for one, I guess?
Yeah, I thought early we got off to a good start defensively. I thought we did some good things. There were just a couple of breakdowns, but I really liked what we did defensively. I wasn't happy with what we did offensively. I thought we were throwing the ball around a little bit, playing without a purpose.
Well, do you kind of, in a ball game like this, guys try to make plays maybe they normally wouldn't? You kind of become unstructured, for lack of a better term?
Well, it was right from the beginning. That's the thing that bothered me. And I talked about that in the locker room about, making sure we stay focused, because we were really focused on their three-point shooting, because they are a very good three-point shooting team. But I just thought we played a little bit, out of control offensively early. And we had a good stretch in the second half. We kept executing, moving the ball, and got some good looks.
All right, two straight ACC wins here. You hold the home serve, which was, we talked in the preseason and here a couple of weeks ago. Very important to win the ACC home game. It's all, I gotta believe it kind of rejuvenates your group a little bit too, doesn't it, after disappointing losses at BC and Clemson?
Yeah. Wes, they've been rejuvenated for a little while because they recognize the improvement they've made through practice. I think one of the reporters asked me in a meeting the other day, they said that these guys are very positive, talking about how they're playing well, but we didn't have any wins to show for it. So I think that's a sign of maturity that they recognize when they have good practices. When they have poor practices, then they know it was a waste of day. So we got to keep having good practices, and hopefully results like this will continue to follow.
Coach, another great combination game with Shumpert and Rice. They get off to an early, strong start. They carry in those early stages of the game. I mean, two guys can do it. Tonight they give you, 41 of your eventual total.
Yeah, and I think the other guys are starting to recognize that we've got to, work to get them good looks instead of just, separating, trying to get our own looks. And, one of the things that the guys said in the team meeting after the North Carolina game, that's probably the best we've played as a team offensively, move the ball well, take quick shots, and you got to come in and out open. So maybe that'll become a consistent part of our offense.
And Daniel Miller, another solid effort again here tonight. Again, that stat line's never going to jump off at you, but he does the little things very well. Tonight, a steal and leading the break.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that gets a high number of deflections. And people are going to say, what are deflections? Just trust me, he's getting his hands on a lot of balls, blocking shots, tipping passes away. Offensively, we tried to establish him. We're going to continue to do that because I still believe that he's got some offensive prowess that he's showing it. So we're going to keep calling his number. And I thought he got some good looks today. They should have knocked down, but he'll keep getting those looks and he will knock them down.
You feel for Jeff Bisdelic a little bit, don't you?
We all know, coaches do when they're as young as they are, when you're young as they are on the road. It's a very unforgiving league.
All right, Coach, thanks. Congratulations. Virginia now on Saturday. Cavaliers lost a tough one at BC.
We've put ourselves in a position to play a very important game. And, offensively, we've got to clean up. Defensively, we've got to stay where we are.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's Paul Hewitt.